Okay, some people have asked me how to clean a chicken. Usually I do 15 or 20 at a time, but I was given this meat bird, and these Cornish crosses don't live that long. They're modified to where they eat a lot. They grow 3 to 4 times as fast as a regular chicken. I assume everybody knows how to get the head off. What I do is I hold them by their back feet, and when I do that, hold them upside down, they stick their neck out, and I have them near a chopping block, and I use a machete, and I make sure that it's sharp. Generally takes 1 chop, and then I throw them in a wheelbarrow full of clean water, has a little bit of bleach, and just a dash of Dawn in there. And as soon as their heads are chopped off, I throw them in there. If you throw them on the ground, they get really dirty, and it's hard to clean them up after you start processing them. So those are the first steps. Chop the head off and put them in clean bleach water with a little bit of Dawn, and they'll be thrashing around, so they pretty much clean themselves. And then I take them out one by one. I get the skin here. At these meat chickens, you can't pluck them because their skin is so thin that it tears them, and it's just so much easier to skin them. So I insert my knife here at the neck. Don't push down too hard because their craw is right there, and it's full of feed, and it gets all over the place, and I'll show you how to take that out in a minute. But you just split the skin down, and then you just skin it like that. And I don't skin. I chop the wings off. I usually leave that little drumstick, but there's so many feathers on it, to me it's not worth plucking. But if you want to try to get that little piece of meat, that's your deal. I have an animal rescue, and my dogs are always thrilled on the day that I clean chickens because they get the feet and the wings that are left over. So you just keep the best knives that I have found are at Walmart in the fishing department. They're little knives like this. They're $2.97. They are sharp, 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 and they'll take you through a dozen chickens really easy. And I'm not real good at sharpening knives. I use a lot of razor knives for butchering, because once you're done, you can just clean it up, put another blade in, and you're ready for another one. So I've got it off of the wing here, and generally I take it off all in one piece. It's just easier just to roll it. And I keep the feet on there because when you're gutting it, which I will do after I get all the skin off, it gives you something to hold on to instead of just a big bird rolling around. But these meat chickens are wonderful. They're tender, and like I say, you can feed them out in 6 to 8 weeks, and they are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and keep skinning this. Like I say, it's just real easy. On the back, on the breast, there's not that much attachment except right down the center of the bone, so it just peels right off. Now on the back, you just go along the bone and take it off just like this, and I'll be back with you in a minute.